Remember that when we're conjugating regular ER verbs, we follow two steps. Drop the last two letters to find the stem and add the regular ER verb endings. E, ES, E, ONS, EZ, ENT. This works for any regular ER verb. However, we do have two subgroups of ER verbs, GER verbs and CER verbs. Starting with GER verbs, they're going to work almost the exact same way, only we have a slight change in our ending. So you drop your ER and then add the endings E, ES, E, EONS, EZ, ENT. We have to put an extra E into the new form so that that G will make the same sound as the rest of the conjugation. You see, the letter G in French can make two different sounds. It can make a hard G or a soft G, a G sound or more of a J sound. In French, we determine which one of those sounds we're going to make by which letter follows the G. So we want to make sure that the same letter is always following the G in a GER verb so that our G doesn't change sounds. Well, 5 out of our 6 conjugation endings already started with an E, so rather than change all 6 of them, it's easiest just to throw an E into the only one that didn't. We don't actually hear this when we read the verb out loud. We're still going to say, for example, nous mangeons. However, we see it when we write it. So, for example, if we look at the entire conjugation of the GER verb manger, to eat, you're going to drop the ER to find the stem mange, and then add the endings for every single one of our conjugations behind that stem. E, je mange, ES, tu manges, E, il, elle, on mange, EONS, nous mangeons, EZ, vous mangez, ENT, il, elle, mange. CER verbs are almost the exact same thing. We have a small change in our new form ending. We're going to have the endings E, ES, E, se dit, ONS, EZ, ENT. Again, a C in French can have two different sounds. It can be a hard C or a soft C. More of an S sound or a K sound. We want to make sure that our verb, the C, makes the same sound in every single one of those verbs. Again, which sound it makes is determined by what letter comes after it. But here's the trick on CER verbs. A C followed by an E will always make an S sound. Commencer. We already have an accent, the se dit, which is specifically designed to force the C to make an S sound. So rather than add an extra letter, we're just going to throw that accent on there, even shorter and easier. The se dit will force our C to have an S sound, and the E's will take care of all of the rest of the conjugations. You only have one CER verb, which is the verb commencer, which means to begin or to start. So here's the full conjugation for the verb commencer. You're going to drop your ER to find the stem commence, C-O-M-M-E-N-C. Then that's the beginning of every single one of your conjugations. And then you add the endings E, je commence, ES, tu commences, E, il, elle, on commence, se dit, ONS, nous commençons, EZ, vous commencez, ENT, il, elle commence. There are no other changes in GER or CER verbs except for a slight change in the new form of both verbs. Add an E for GER verbs and a se dit for CER verbs.